Back in the Unicron trilogy, no one was ever really gone. Death just meant you'd get a weirder body upgrade. It was just like Star Wars.
I loved you!
In Energon, when Inferno went nuts because he couldn't figure out why they can't get enough frazzles in a packet, he decided to burn himself up in Unicron. Oh, and he had this whole Decepticon thing going on. He was kind of a Decepticon at the time. This whole Decepticon thing going on. He promised to be back as an Autobot and bring tapas. I still don't know what tapas is, just that people go out and eat it.
An Autobot once again!
Roadblock. Hasbro had intended the toy to be a new character, however, and either did not have time to change his bio, or else decided to proceed as planned regardless, and so Roadblock represents both Inferno and a new, separate character. Punctuation abuse. That day, the creative department were clearly not paying attention, probably out eating tapas. But anyway, Roadblock is Inferno with an extra helping of cranial fortitude. At least Takara had the sense to call him something Inferno related. But Hasbro just wanted to pay a serious homage to the Robot Wars Series 1 champion.
Our main feature is at the front where we can push with some force.
And behold, he does look rather electrical with this patterns. I do, however, feel this should be yellow and black, like my favourite type of barrier tape. And so the brown makes me wish the yellow was beige. I do wish everything was beige though. I bet tapas is beige. Roadblock is a big hofty chunk from the days when dropping a transformer meant you checked the floor for damage. He is dense, heft, and he feels like most pigeons look. Every pose you will ever get him in perfectly telegraphs searching for the lose. At the time this was fine, but when your gut is 90% home utility response vehicle that stops you forward stepping, it's a little bit hard to ignore now. It's worth the feeling of terror to remove the crane arm because you get a far less compromised robot, but that isn't why we like Energon, is it? Nobody bought this to look pretty, so let's get back to the reindeer hut and contradict the start of this section. Any kind of head interaction initiates the hide and seek feature, and then when you try and find Roadblock again, he just gets angry. The peg that is supposed to hold his head in place has the grasp equivalent of a platypus trying to pick up a chip. But we all know why this is the case, so let's get the power links over so we can go back to basting the turkey with Lucasade. Energons do the power links, and the most important thing about power links is my best friend Ray thinks it's cool. And we are Wagon. The transformation, painless and dare I say, fun. Roadblock's head sticks out the top, but it's not as blatantly noodle-like as Inferno's used to be. His head is so spatially immense in the first place that you could just assume it's some kind of bulbous electrical biodome. The brown kinda works and makes me hungry. Who knew that the Kyoto Pylon Repair Service rolled in such custody hues? There is the crane hook for him to do electrical-based utility rescues, and the miss-up. You can control the crane by twisting the crane cab. This is where I like to pretend he's a curious Tesla giraffe. The front of his bumper flips up and creates a hazard moustache celebration. The strawberry screen kinda reminds me of the lurky guy from Hey Arnold. All in all, a happy electrical maintenance with fist punch reverse. I like Roadblock almost as much as I like Rolo to the rescue. When you Google it, it just looks like an expensive buffet.